Clickbait alert. We're talking Social Security. Is Social Security going to run out of money? You see it all the time in articles. You see it on YouTube videos. I'm going to give you the actual scoop. I dug into the numbers. We looked at things. I got a lot of math for you today to explain what's going on with Social Security. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll let you know all about it. Sit tight. I'm Antonio Cibella with Vision Wealth Management. We're talking Social Security right now. Common question or common thought is that, Social Security is going to run out of money. What are we going to do? Here's the thing. Technically, yes, the Social Security Trust is currently scheduled to run dry in 2035. Now, what does that mean? Money that pays into Social Security paid into a trust. There's a certain dollar amount that is in there. Everybody pays into Social Security through their paychecks. So you pay 6.2% of your check up to a certain dollar amount into the Social Security system. Your employer also pays 6.2% into the Social Security system on their side of things. So you get a total of 12.4% of your money goes into Social Security. So that new money flows in, and then what they pay out, if there's not enough, they go to the savings account. They go to the trust fund and make up the difference. They've been doing that for a very long time. Once benefits being paid out exceeded income that was coming in from folks' payroll, which happened some years back. Per that math, when are they going to run out of the savings account, the trust fund? Every year they do a study, the actuarial study of the Social Security trust funds says right now that they're going to run out in 2035. Now, what that would mean if no changes happen between now and then is that in 2035, they can only pay out money that's coming in. They don't have a savings to draw from anymore. And so people would still get Social Security checks, but they would get about 80 cents on the dollar of what they get right now per this report. So the new inflows wouldn't be enough to cover everything that's got to go out. It would be enough to cover 80% of what goes out. So people would still get a Social Security check even in the doomsday scenario. Realistically, it is incredibly unlikely that Congress doesn't pass something to fix this before 2035. It just would be political suicide for all of those folks in Washington to let the trust fund completely deplete and for people to get a cut in their Social Security. So what does that look like? Well, I did a little bit of digging around on that too, and the latest numbers that I could find. So again, we talked about 12.4% of your pay going into Social Security. That goes up to a certain cap. That cap right now is $160,200 in this year in 2023, meaning on your first $160,000 of income you pay into Social Security. After that, you do not. Now, after that, you don't get any more of a Social Security check when you get there. You've maxed out for Social Security purposes. You get the same check if you make $1 million a year as a guy who made $160,000 a year because you both paid in the same amount. One of the things they could do is they could raise that cap. Raising that cap would allow more money to flow in, balance the scales, and then the 2035 date gets pushed way down the road or disappears altogether, depending on how the mechanics of that would work. That's one possible outcome. The second possible outcome, which is also fairly likely, is that they bump the amount from 12.4%. Social Security ran a study on this. I saw it on their website, and they said if it went up to 14.4%, so if everybody kicks in an extra 1%, 1% from your employer, 1% from you, that would bring more money in. That now pushes the date at which they would run out of money 75 years down the road. For anybody watching this video, 75 years down the road, probably enough time where you don't have to worry about Social Security anymore. And that comes from everybody having to contribute 1% of extra tax into the Social Security fund. So, is Social Security going to run out of money? Technically, yes, as we sit here right now. Will Social Security actually run out of money? Probably not. And there's easily some ways that they can fix it. It's not nearly the problem that everybody makes it out to be, but it makes for good clickbait. I mean, heck, you're watching the video right now because you were looking around about it. So there you go. There's the scoop. I thank you for being here. I hope you learned something today, and I'll see you soon.